My name is Hamad Hassan and I am from FAST University, Peshawar campus, CS student, second semester. And I am here to present you my presentation of my course Communication and Presentation Skills. My topic is Communication Across Cultures. Communication across cultures, communication among different cultures is very important due to increasing globalization. Without proper communication and comprehension among cultures, there would always remain gaps and prevailing differences. To communicate well, we need to keep in mind certain points which should be acknowledged to understand other cultures better. For example, rules, beliefs, phobias, and anxieties, etc. Worldwide, businesses, organizations have discovered that intercultural communication is important not only because of increased globalization, but also because of increased domestic workload, which is getting more diverse. The next thing we are going to perform is to compare the high context versus low context. International communication is highly influenced by cultural differences. The difference between high context culture and low context culture is that high context leaves the message unspecified, like low context. High context member cultures includes from the area is Mediterranean, Slaves, Central European, Latin America, African, Arab. Whereas by contrast, low context culture mostly be found by Germanic English speaking countries. And apart from the differences, it also includes that the specified messages and specified communication mostly comes from low context cultures, which communicate easily among their inherent peoples. The next thing we are about to compare is the sequential versus synchronic. Some cultures derive from time sequentially as linear part to span, save, or waste, unlike other cultures adopt time synchronically as constant flow from past at a moment that cannot be contained or controlled. Sequential cultures includes natives like North America, Swedish, German, and Dutch. Synchronic cultures includes natives like South America, Southern Europe, and Asia. Sequential cultures includes the inheritance cultural system adopted from the past from their elders and ancestors. Whereas synchronic cultures, the improvised culture, which includes the path straight path, but day by day or time by time it's got improved. Synchronic that includes synchronic. The last heading but not least we are about to explain is effective versus neutral. In international businesses, both play a role whether we are effective or neutral. This is readily showing emotions or emotionally neutral in our approach. There is no steady thinking process in effective. Like effective members of this cultural society can be express any message, express any communication in an effective way, which the listener or the communicator can it's a highly chance to understand the listener and communicator. Whereas the neutral society members air their emotions carefully and control them carefully. Like it can neutral members emotions can neutral member cultures cannot be effective, or their thinking process is hidden. In straight words, their thinking process is hidden. No one can approach their thinking process, or like no one can approach their communication, whether if he or she does not intends to communicate. So whereas effective cultures members got unhidden emotionally thing being processed and business field, which operates the this is the main point. Neutral people